Hi guys. Hello everyone. Um I want to come out here today because I want to talk about dreams about tsunamis that I've had, my father had, and other people from different places and even people from my dad's church. So it's like so many people been having these dreams and we're living in a time where we really don't know what's coming. So I want to come out here and talk about four dr- four dreams from four different people. Me, I had two of them. So, where should I start? Um, Maybe I'm gonna start with my dreams. So, I'm gonna say beginning of this year, in 2014. Um, I had, and I didn't even want to share it yet. Like I didn't plan to share it, but for some reason, my dad recently had a dream, and I feel like it been in my spirit for me to go out there and share a video and talk about this on YouTube because find out that there are many people that have been having these dreams. Okay. All right. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Um, I'm gonna start with my dream that I had earlier this year, 2014. I mean last year because we're in a new year now, according to the time, whatever. Um. So in this dream, I saw that I was standing on top of a tall building. The building was It was a building at Manhattan. You guys know where Manhattan is, New York. Everybody knows, of course. And they have really tall buildings. And I see that I was standing in this tall building, like the tallest building in Manhattan. It seems like it was even higher than the Empire State Building. But the way it seemed is like I was standing there and like miles and miles, miles away, I saw the Empire State Building. Okay, so area that I was standing in, it was seems to have been the last floor of the building, but not on top exactly, like the last floor of the building. And there was big windows, like large windows where you could see outside, like all the buildings that are shorter than the building that I was on. And so all of a sudden, I have my cat. I had my this cat that I saw in that dream. She died already. She passed away last year. She passed away in 2013. But I saw her in a dream. It seems like she was going out of the window, and I was trying to save her, like to save her from for her from falling out, like from the building, falling out from the building. And so pretty much when I went and I kind of like opened the window and I got her and I climbed back on because the window was like so big. And then as I came back, I looked and I saw huge wave coming from miles away, about 100 feet high, like really, really high. Big, big waves coming out with, you know, from across the building. And it seems like people, I saw people running, rushing, trying to hide. And this water was like coming to destroy. I hope you guys can get a picture of what I'm saying. Okay? So I'm sitting in this building and miles away I see the wave coming. Okay? And it seems like it was coming towards our building. Like it was pretty much all over Manhattan. Yeah. So then it seems like I was at first I felt like I was alone in the building, and then I turned around and I saw people that were from my church, like the old church that I used to go to, and it was like some of them were handicapped. Some of them were on wheelchair, and it was just so weird. And they were praying in the back, all the way in the back of the like in the room that I was standing in. And then and I'm like, are they not seeing what's coming? Like, are they not seeing this big wave? Like, are they not seeing it? Because I'm seeing it, and it's really huge. People's running up and down, trying to run away. It was really crazy. And then all of a sudden, um I felt like, I felt a terrible pain, like a fear, like I don't want to die. And then I turned around once again and I saw one like the Son of Man standing, Jesus. I can't tell you exactly the face that I saw, but I knew that it was Jesus that I saw. And then I turned around and I came to him and I was like, um, I thought you said that the world would end with fire. And then he told me that this is just the beginning. And it was just like, right after that, I think I like joined the group and I started praying. And I think that's when the dream ended. Hope I'm not missing anything out. I don't think I am. So that was one dream. I also had another one where I saw um it was me, my friend, and my boyfriend, and we were like it looks like we was in this island because I barely saw buildings. I just saw like short houses like from an island. And um like all of a sudden I saw water coming from everywhere. Like it was like one coming here, one coming there. Like it was just going everywhere. And I was looking for my family. I couldn't find them. And then all of a sudden I started running and I was praying. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And water was splashing everywhere. So then seems like when the sun started going down and people were running and I was also running, we found a house and it was like this small little house that for some reason was like protected from the water and all the water was going all around. But but the water, I mean the house never got affected by the water. And when we walked in the house, there was this old lady, and we asked her, "Can we stay here for a bit?" And she said, "We're welcome to sit and to sleep there and whatever." And it seems like we went there and we like I felt in peace. Okay, and I think that's exactly how that dream ended. I was sleeping, and then I woke up. Now I remember after I had these dreams, I told my parents, my sisters, siblings, and stuff, and and I prayed. And around the time that I had this dream, also I want to mention, like I feel like my relationship with the Creator was like tight. It was really tight because I was always praying constantly, and I was meditating and stuff like that. But I don't remember any other dreams I've had, with tsunamis and stuff like that. I've had other dreams, like other dreams that I'll probably share in a different video. But since this is focusing on tsunami, I'm gonna talk about the dream that I had of tsunami. So this was the last dream that I remember having, and after that, I haven't had any dreams throughout the whole year of 2014 concerning anything tsunami. But in December 20, was it 24th or 23rd? I think it was December 20th, Christmas Eve. And my father went to sleep, and it was around like 1 o'clock in the morning when he went to bed, and we were still down here. We're just talking. That was just like last week, and all of a sudden my dad called because pretty much my house is like there's an upstairs and a downstairs. So my dad called us from downstairs, and he said he just had a horrible dream, and we're like, what's going on? So he woke up and he told us the dream that he just had, and he said that he see that the family, like us, we were standing on top of a building, and it was not like a building. He said a house. Like that's what he said. He said a house, and he said that like the house was shaking and there was water everywhere that was coming from all sections. And he said it's like an earthquake and a tsunami at the same time that was happening. And he see that we was holding each other's hands, so and then we was moving up and down like while the house was shaking. But he said that nothing happened to us in the dream, but it was really crazy. And he said that it's like the creator was really angry with what was going on. I'm not sure if that dream was in an island or in America, but you know he had it. So this is how he saw it, and he don't remember exactly where he was. So that was my dad's dream, and that was Christmas Eve for some reason. Um, and then so like you know I was talking to friends and families and stuff like that about these dreams that we've been having. And a lady that happened to go to my father's church, she mentioned how she had a dream a years back about tsunami also, and she said that she was in an island, and she said that there was water everywhere, and she had 3 kids, and she said that she was holding their hands while she was like trying to make her way to through in the water. She said she saw mountains, and there was other people from the church that she saw that was standing on top of these mountains, and the water did not reach the mountain. So she said that she was struggling through, and there was chairs and there was all types of stuff all over, pretty much things from houses that were coming out because the water just took all of them out. But this was not such a great tsunami, I guess, because the water was at a lower level. And she said that she found like this tree and she climbed on it with her children, and then she stayed up there until the tsunami went away, I think, or I think she woke up. That's what she said. That was the third person. So two dreams from me, and my one from my dad, one from this lady, and one last one from this other lady. And she said that she said her and a bunch of other people that she knows have also been having dreams about tsunami. The tsunami coming in America, tsunami coming in America. I don't want to put this out in the universe, guys, but this is serious. A lot of people have been having the dreams. We don't want to like it's really scary to think about. Like I want to run away from all these dreams, but they're happening, and I feel like these are messages from the Creator warning us, telling us that something is coming. Now I can't tell you the time, you know, an exact time. I don't know. I really don't know. But these dreams have been happening, and dreams come true. They do, and especially when it's something that a lot of people have been having. I think it's really something that we should take into consideration and start praying, meditating, preparing ourselves physically, mentally, in every aspect, you know. And when it comes to preparing physically, I think if a tsunami happened, the water will definitely be contaminated. So I think like not, I haven't started yet, but I do want to do this too. To get a filter that can filter water, like a huge filter that, like one that you don't have to plug to anything, so one that you can just use without not electronic filter, just a filter that you just put and it goes down, and or store water. They sell things that you can actually hold on to and float over water for the people who don't know how to swim. And either way, if there is a tsunami, just because you know how to swim, that doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to swim across, because there might be things everywhere, God forbid. But I was gonna say, like, that's also important to get things that can hold you to float over water, so that you don't end up at the bottom. And food too, you know, all this extra stuff. Before I end this video, I want to mention two more things, but I'm going to just read two scriptures from the Bible that I went back and read after I had these dreams. So, here goes my Bible. In Matthew 24, verse 7? Oh, it says, well, you guys know in the beginning of the chapter, Jesus was sitting on the Mount of Olives, and the disciples came to him. And he said, they asked him a question, and they said, tell us, when shall these things be? When shall the coming of the Son of Man be? And he told them, take heed that no one deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ. But I'm not going to get into all of this, but in verse 7, it does say, for nations shall rise against nations, and kingdoms against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquake in diverse places. And one last verse from Revelation 16, verse 20. Well, I should read it from verse 19. Verse 19 says, and the great city was divided into three parts, and the cities of the nations fell, and great Babylon came in remembrance before God, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. And then verse 20 goes on and says, and the islands fled away, and the mountains were not found. Yeah. So these are two scriptures that I feel like kind of relate. The islands fled away. I mean, the dreams that one of my dreams, I was in an island. So I do want to mention one last thing, and I know some of you guys may know about that. Beginning of 2014, I saw this video of this guy. He was explaining how there's a way that if you fold the $100 bill, you will see that there's an image of buildings and water coming. He went into the details and everything, showing how there's an image of buildings and water coming in the new $100 bill, which I find very, weird, because I mean, why would they put that in the $100 bills? And I feel like everything that they did, I mean, everything that happened is done for a reason. And so only the Creator knows what's coming, but I really hope that everybody is safe. And Put the creator first and build your relationship with the creator, because that's what I'm trying to do. Because, you know, I was this close to the creator, and then all of a sudden, because I school, work, and like by the time I go to sleep and I'm trying to pray, I fall asleep, which is ridiculous. So I'm working on that, and I hope you guys are doing the same. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Be blessed. Goodbye.